Hi, Mike Bogden.
And Craig Neville.
And it's the Island Park Weekly Weather Report for
Wednesday, March 5th, 2025, and the 6 days thereafter.
That's right, and we're coming to you from Ruby Creek, Montana, which is on the road to Ennis.
Yep.
Where we just passed an extremely large number of elk.
The biggest number of elk I've ever seen in person that I can remember.
Yep, so hopefully the footage came out so you can see them too, but yeah, so they're still out on the preserve, so if you come by, you can see them. They're not too far from the road. So
No, not at all.
Anyway, so come check out the elk.
Yes.
And let's talk about the weather, Craig.
All right, so we've got Wednesday should be partly cloudy to begin with.
Yeah, Wednesday should be decent.
Yep. I'm going to have to consult my notes, what I put them.
It's still...
I think daytime high is what, mid-30s?
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Are you checking your note?
Yep, I'm checking my notes. Yep, mid-30s.
Yeah. It's going to be above freezing, but it's going to get colder.
Yeah. So overnight lows are only going to be in the low to mid-20s for Wednesday night, but that's because I expect that we're going to get some cloud cover coming in. We may or may not have a little snowstorm starting Wednesday night, but definitely on Thursday.
Yeah,
I think Mike agrees on that.
Yeah, definitely Thursday is going to probably, of all the days we get snow, the most snow is probably going to be on Thursday.
And I agree with that.
And it's probably going to be somewhere maybe 4 to 6 inches.
I'm thinking he's about right. My prognostication says 2 to 7 inches. So yeah, let's go right in the middle. 3, 4, maybe even 5 or 6.
Yeah, so right in that ballpark. And then starting on Friday and Saturday, we're going to get less snow. It's going to trail off, but we are going to get some more snow on those 2 days as well.
And I'm thinking there'll be the less snow on those 2 days, if any at all.
Yeah, it depends on we've got snow going through here, but here again, it's the same thing we had before, where the bands are kind of going around us a little bit, but we're getting a little bit more of the storm this time on Thursday than usual. And then after that, it's going to trail off. But it's going to be chillier at daytime and also at nighttime coming up with this storm, because it is more of an Arctic storm. So we're going to get colder temperatures. So this really nice weather we've had is going bye-bye for a little bit.
For a little bit, yes.
Yeah. So we're going to have
We're going back into second winter.
We're not going to have a fast thaw this year. We're going to have, it looks like we're going to have a slow thaw. So we're going to have some warmer, nicer days, and then we're going to get another eruption of these little bit colder temperatures from the Arctic, and then and maybe a little bit more moisture, and then we'll get some warming up again. So that looks like what we're going through for the next while. So, but this week, that's definitely what we're going through.
Definitely.
So nighttime temperatures are going to be in the teens, I think, for the coldest.
Yeah. During like Thursday night and
Friday and Saturday.
Well, Friday night I think it'll be a little bit cooler, but Thursday night it's just going to be the low 20s for the overnight low because of the cloud covers also, along with Wednesday night. But I think Friday night and Saturday night, I'm not expecting as many clouds as Mike is expecting, so I think it's going to be a little bit cooler. I think we'll go down and see some low to mid-teens.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's definitely going to be chillier than it has been. And daytime temps are going to be bouncing right around freezing mark.
I think they're going to hover in the low to mid 30s. I don't see any 20s for the highs, but
no, I don't either.
Low to mid 30s. But I do think that on Monday there's a chance that we may see a low to mid 40 for the high. Mike is thinking that it's going to be more
on the low. I think we're going to be closer to 38, 39, but it's going to
high 30s.
Yeah, so we're going to get, but we are going to get a little bit of a warming trend. It will be above freezing
towards the first part of next week.
Yeah, but basically we're just looking at this series of clouds going through, starting with Thursday and getting some more snow, a little bit more snow, and then trailing off on through Friday and Saturday.
You'll have to scrape off your windows on Thursday.
Yeah, a little bit more than that, because you get 6 inches, it'll be a little more than just scraping off. But the thing is, I'm not sure we're going to need snow blowers for it, but it's definitely going to be. It's definitely be colder, which is good because the roads we're starting to rot out.
Yes.
But at the same time, while they were rotting out, they're freezing. It's cold at night, so they're freezing, and so there's definitely a danger of ice.
Yeah.
So so be real cautious. Get some ice melt to put on, or some sand to put on your driveway, or where you're walking, because it is going to get slippery after it thaws out a little bit during the daytime, and then nighttime it freezes over. So
yeah, I had to put some ice melt on my porch because I just about biffed it going home last night.
Yeah, it gets a little spooky. So anyway, but just be aware of that. That's probably the biggest thing to watch out for. Like I said, it's cold with colder temperatures. Some of the roads have been plowed, but are got a pretty good snow base on them. They're going to be probably easier to traverse this week than they have been lately. So
yeah, because it won't be quite so mushy.
Yeah, it won't be so mushy. So that should be good. Get a little better traction too. So it's just like I said, it's going to be a really decent week, but it's just going to be colder.
Okay.
And a little more snow.
And yeah, I'm in agreement.
Okay. Anyway, with that,
and then Tuesday of next week, there is a slight chance, 40 to 50% chance that we could see some more snowflakes, but it won't be a lot. It'll be probably less than an inch.
Yeah, and I'm not sure whether that's going to cool down or we're going to start with that one. We're going to get started warming up. So I'm not sure exactly where we're at on the weather pattern on this one. But we got a little warming up coming at some point.
We got a week for that to change one way or the other.
Now, remember that this week is daylight savings time.
Oh, yes, that's right. You're reminding me of that again.
Sunday morning, remember you have to change your clock, and this is going to be move ahead.
This is spring forward.
Yeah, so
Sunday morning at 1 o'clock, it becomes 2 o'clock.
Yep. So anyway,
I don't like this one.
Yeah. Anyway, but so we got that coming up. Also, we're only about 2 weeks out from the vernal equinox.
Yes.
So where daytime and nighttime temperature is nighttime sunlight's the same.
Yes.
So that's coming up here in 2 weeks,
and that'll be nice.
And I
look forward to the longer days of sunshine.
That's right, and we're only about 6 weeks out from the opening of Yellowstone Park for the summer.
He said that, and I was like, no way, holy moly.
Yeah, wait. So we're getting closer.
Yep.
But for some of us, we're getting antsy for more dirt. It's kind of like, okay, I'm done. However, the good thing is that with the slower melt, it means that we're going to not get the grasses and stuff growing so quickly, and then drying out. So it'll minimize our fire danger in the summertime. So we don't want a real quick thawing of the terra firma. We want it to
right. Well, and that creates more mud bugs if it thaws out too fast. Also, I think.
Or even a little bit of flooding in some cases.
Right.
So it looks like it's going to be a slow thaw this spring. But spring is definitely here, and we are going to get some more thawing going on. And it's kind of nice seeing a little dirt here and there. But
I'll believe spring is here when I can finally start reporting that overnight temperatures are going to stay above freezing.
Yeah, and the good news is over Sand Patch they actually got the drain fixed. So we were going to try to fish from the parking lot,
but the county came and plowed it out. And there was a big pond of water there for a few days.
Yeah. So anyway, with that, we just want to wish you a good week. We may stop on the way home and stop over the fish hatchery because the trout are running up the fish ladder, so we may get a little video of that as well.
Okay.
While we're at it. But enjoy the spring as such as it is. Be safe, be careful. Remember, we love you guys. Take care. See you. Bye.
Bye-bye.